Well, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday is the last day of the week in Park Lane. So, welcome to Sparkle and Shine with Kim today. And it looks like I am live and that I can hear things. So, I absolutely love it. So it is early today, but the reason I am going early is because I have, I'm trying to find it, because I have something going on at 5 o'clock. So we are in here, we're early, I love it. And yes, I can hear myself. So I'm going to turn the volume down so I can make sure that I do see comments. So as you know, it is Wear It Wednesday. Are you new to the community or are you a long timer? Hashtag live or hashtag sparkle if you are watching the replay. And then I want to know, you're new, say you joined us within the last couple months, or you're a long timer if it's over 2 months. You're part of the family already. So if you looked at today's post, let's go ahead and take a peek at that real quick. And it was Wear It Wednesday. And here we go. And it's talking about wear the look. So sometimes the little details that make the biggest impact, the right accessories can totally transform an outfit. And then it says, let's see your style post, a picture from this past week. One lucky winner will get a prize. We haven't been getting very many of these. And so I want to stop and take a minute to promote this. I am madly working on packages. So some left today, more will leave tomorrow. When I send your package, I will send you the tracking information. So I would love to see, we've got 3 comments in here, and we've got Mary Olson and me saying, ooh, I love the Denver. It's a great arm party that's already stacked for us. And then we have my team member, Julie, saying, hey, I have my Denver on today. So we need some more comments in here. Let's start to get those going. All righty. We're going to stop sharing now and come back to me. And look, I have no jewelry on, and I did that on purpose. Once again, make sure to comment. If you do, I will make sure that I come back and reply to you later this evening. I have something at 5. So I just wanted to get going. I was hoping maybe we would get a couple people, but I knew it was early. So I'm going to talk as if you all are there. I know you will get in here at some point. But I wanted to talk about the right accessories. First off, this is a sleeveless. It is hot. It's in the 90s. So I just grabbed a kimono. Now look at how the difference that makes. Here's my shirt without. And then when you throw on a kimono, look how that frames in your center. So that is a great tip to use. Now, originally, when I went and did my coffee chat earlier, I put on gold because I feel like the gold goes really well with this. But when I was looking, these little snaps are silver. So I thought, Kim, go ahead and do it. So my question is, tell me in the comments, what pieces would you pick to go with this? Would you go gold or silver? So let's put that in the comments when you watch. So I'm going silver because of the little snaps. And I am going to just make sure. All of a sudden I'm like, is this necklace even still available? Because we have so many new ones. I want to make sure that the one that I originally grabbed. Now I know what I'm going to do with this, but I was looking for some help. Yes. So this is called Everlasting. This is 132. So it is a great bonus piece. You know, build your cart to 90 by getting 2 at full price, your lowest costing ones, and then up to 4 at half price. But once you get to 90, you can go back and get any piece and pay only 35. So instead of paying 132, you could pay just 35. Now this has those quatrefoils, which are so popular. So you could wear that. And I pulled it up. It is actually a lot longer. So let's go ahead and get it on there. So would you use that? That's not the one I picked, but let's go ahead and just put it on and see what we think. I don't think it stands out enough. And maybe with some other pieces it would, but because it's a V-neck and the snaps, this is not one I would pick, but I wanted to show it to you in case. But you know which one I would pick. And that is the Trudy necklace. Love, love, love this one. I go to this so many times, and I love the fact that it is totally 2 separate necklaces. So you can decide if you want these 2 together or you want to mix and match, which is always a really wonderful option. So the tag is still on this baby. Let's see if we can accomplish this quickly and take it off so I can put this on real quick. All righty. Got it. That was pretty darn fast. All right. So I love this. I told you yesterday when we were talking about chains, this is called a Mariner type chain. I love the detailing on that. And it is a little shorter one. So it's going to be a great base for a layered necklace. Look at how that pulls that in. All right. And then we've got the little chunkier chain. It's got 2 different sizes, the smaller one and then that bigger one. As you know, Park Lane Necklaces has extenders. These are typically 3 inches long, and therefore, based on what you're looking for, you can always let it extend out. I think I'm going to go about halfway on the extender. All right. So I love the look. I love how it lands just a little above the V. But on this one, I absolutely feel like I need a 3rd necklace. So here are my options. Make sure to say hello if you pop in, #live, #sparkle, and let me know if you are a newbie, 2 months or less, or are you a long timer? That's what I'm going to call you. You're part of the family. In my book, friends are part of my family. My mom was that way, and this necklace has a little bit of a knot. So I'm just wrapping with you as I prepare this. There we go. We got it. All right. So I have a couple of choices here. I could do one of these 3 is what I'm thinking. And these three actually layer very nicely together. So these would make a great layered necklace all in its own. But here we've got the hazy, the little silver nuggets. This is the Evie, which is that teardrop shape. And then in the little teardrop, it's got CZ crystals, but it's got gold. So this is a mixed metal, small, but it is mixed metal. And then the blue sapphire. I absolutely love the blue sapphire. It is my all-time favorite impression necklace. I love the way it pops. And if we had a turquoise impression necklace, I might grab that to pull up the turquoise in my kimono. We do not. And I absolutely love the blue one. So I am layering in the blue. Now, I think that with this, I want it to be adjusted. So let's go ahead and take a minute and take this one off. And I've shown this trick many times. It is one of my favorites. You take the fish hook from the Mariner, from the Trudy, you attach it to the right necklace. I didn't. To the impression necklace. And then you just simply wrap both of them together. So the way that I would do this, I want this one, the impression. So I put it there. See how it's wrapped twice because they're connected. And then I take the fish hook from the impression and I put it to the eyelet wherever I want it on the Mariner. Now I simply adjust these to the length that I want. And then I can decide, do I want that a little longer? I almost feel like I want them to just be pretty close together. And there we go. So now we have 3 necklaces. Pull that up a little. I look a little kitty wampus. I sure do. But I love the look of this necklace. So now I have the 3, 1, 2, 3 keeps the eye flowing up and down. I have the kimono that keeps the eye flowing up and down. Also a slimming effect. I love it. And if I want to remind you that if you do too much, it can cause a little bit of kerfuffle. What does that mean? Kerfuffle means chaos. It's not a cohesive look. So I want you to take the time to look at what you have. Is it too much? Then scale it back. If you like it, go with it. Now with this, I picked 2 different earrings. So I would either go with the glow in silver or the Moana. I'm going to put one of each on, and then you are going to put in the comments, which one would you pick? Would you pick the Moana? It's a little longer. Remember that when you have crystals next to your face, you look more rested. So maybe you would pick the glow earrings. Which one do you like? Moana or glow? A 1 or 2? Are you at the eye doctor? No, you are not. You're in Kim's corner. Next up, let's grab a couple rings. For this, I feel like I am going to use the petal ring, and my fingers still, that arthritis is really swollen. So I'm going to put the petals ring on my pointer finger. I'm staying with silver. The Dynasty ring I'm putting on my other thumb, I think. One of them a thumb. I really love thumb rings. Look at how that stands out. And then because I do have like off-white and stuff, I grab the domino. There we go. Now we have to decide on bracelets. And I've shown you the Tanner and the Logan doubled up. What I think I would do for this, because I have enough going on, I don't need a big noisy arm party. So I am going to take either, let's take two looks. I'm either going to do the Embraceable and a double Rika. Double Rika, your Rika. Whoops, let's do this. Right here. That looks nice. You could do that. Or you could do instead, I'm going to keep the double Rika. And I'm going to put the Lifestyle on. I think this one is underappreciated. I actually love that look. So that's the one I'm going for. Tell me in the comments which bracelet would you do a double Rika? And if so, then what bracelets or bracelet would you put on? I'm going with the double Rika and the Lifestyle. I absolutely love it. If you want a little contrast, you could grab two of the Zoe bracelets and put those on in the, and there you go. Like this look, take a picture, snap it. Maybe you have similar pieces. Okay, really take the tags off when you wear them, but maybe you have similar bracelets and you would like to recreate this look. Take a snapshot of it and voila. Now we've created a wonderful look here. And I love the Trudy. I love the pop of blue that sapphire blue pulls out. Now it is Wednesday. It is the last day of the week. Mary Olson, thank you for your order. You are going on the new 5 when we get 5. And so we are at 3 for that one. And when we get 10, and for that one, we are at 8. We get 2 more, then tomorrow we're going to spin for the 5 winner and the 10 winner. So that's going to be it for tonight. I have to get ready for my meeting at 5. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Get out there and sparkle and shine, sisters and misters.